Hey, what's up guys? I'm back in the gym today training back, and the first exercise I'm doing a couple of warm-up sets on a wide seated row. Really hits the midpoint of the lats, and now I'm into my first work set. So once again, 10 reps, as heavy as I can, good form, and then try to progressively overload each work set by keeping that 10 rep ceiling, using drop sets and rest pauses to get you there. Alright, just a few pointers, but I'll keep this one short. If you're swaying back and forth at the waist, the weight's probably too heavy. You've got to engage and actually connect and switch on so that you're effectively squeezing and contracting that back muscle as you row. It's like a two-part movement. Engage, contract, and then follow through the movement. So, first work set done, let's keep building it up. Okay, a little bit of rocking back and forth, but I'm still engaging the weights. I'm still contracting that muscle. I'm at the heaviest in my final work set. A little bit of give and take. Let's move on onto free weights now and do some single arm dumbbell rows. I haven't done these for a while. They're a great exercise. I find I get a better feeling in the muscle by keeping my shoulders up, so slightly arched to the lower back, or even on an incline bench, allowing my shoulder to fully go down, and then before I start to pull my shoulder up like that. Shoulder comes up, arm. I bring my wrist up to my waist without obviously turning around too much. So shoulder, elbow and a slight twist, really forcing that lat to fully contract. And swap sides. With single arm dumbbell rows, it's all too easy to let the weight get the better of you. Sooner or later you start losing your form just to complete those reps, often taking that strain, the efficiency of that muscle working. So as soon as your form starts to go, even if you're close to that 10, 12, whatever your rep target might be, stop the exercise, do a rest pause, 10, 15 seconds, and then get back to it. So you really engage and recruit those deeper type 2B fibers, the growth fibers. Think of it this way. It's only when you start to fail that the muscle really starts to work. By that I mean, you've really got to lock yourself into that exercise and make those final few reps, make every rep count, but those final few failure reps, so that that's where the body then has to adapt and come back just a little bit stronger, a little bit bigger. So unless you're lifting heavy and continually trying to overload the muscle, that growth, stimulus for the growth isn't there. No one ever said it was going to be easy working for something that you want. Like I said, those final few reps is where the work gets done. So make sure they count. Now, even though I may be training for a show, I may not be. You'll have to wait till the end of the video or just skip forwards to see if I am or not. I still believe in training heavy. I believe that what you use to build the muscle, you need to maintain even when you're dieting. If you start changing the exercises, the reps, the weight, the volume, your body then has a different stimulus, and it's either going to become more efficient, increase muscular endurance. In terms of muscle size, you need to keep that weight heavy. Same 10, 12 rep range. If anything, just allow larger rest days when you're dieting so that your body can recuperate and come back stronger. Doing the V-bar kind of mid-workout. Still go heavy, but try and keep that chest quite low down. So all of that weight is directly under the chest. Therefore it's the back having to be stressed as opposed to more upright like this and bringing the shoulders again, taking that strain off from the back. So a great exercise I find, more of the inner and wider part, as long as we let the shoulders come all the way down, pull them back, keep that lower curve in the back. Sticking with that overload principle, I aim for about 10 or 15% more than the weight that I failed on, around that 10, 12 rep mark. A little bit more than 10%, but I'm planning on a drop set here. It's my last work set. So a solid 4 or 5 reps with this heavy weight, and then I'll take off about 20% and complete those last, well, until complete failure. perfect form, I'd be sat with my elbows slightly pulled back so that when I pull down, I'm accentuating all of the focus on my upper back instead of leaning back and bringing some of the shoulders into the back. Again, if my form was perfect. Close to the end. Last exercise, punch grip, underhand pull down. Really work on some thickness and upper inner back. Let me go over there. That's good. Yeah, very good, man. I don't know how long I'll last. Lifting advantage. Near the end of the workout, the key is to try and stay strict to your form and go heavy. Of course, you're going to get to a fine line where your form's going to break loose so that you can lift more weight, but I find earlier on in the workout that's okay, especially with more of the free weight compound movements. But if you're breaking form towards the end of the workout, especially on machines and more cable or isolated exercises, you've got to start thinking to yourself, am I really working the muscle as effectively as I can if I was to lower that weight? So while I can go heavier on a reverse lat pull down, I think at this weight I'm at my limit, really working the upper inner back portion to its max. Let's get to it. Done. Alright, the part of the video that you really want to know. Am I competing? Well, for the past few months I've been training for the NPC West Coast Classic, Pasadena, June 23rd I believe. It's about 3 weeks away. In fact, it is 3 weeks away today. And I'm training for that show. But guys, the fact of the matter is, with me being British here in America, even with visas, green cards, I can't compete at a national level. So I can do the amateur show, an open show, which is what this show coming up is, but there's no guarantee I'll do well. But if I place, I cannot go on and compete at a high level. So a bit of a catch-22 there. And right now, I just don't know, it's up in the air. I'm training as though I'm going to be competing, but if I don't step on stage, it's not because I don't think I'm ready. It's because I want to show an organisation that I can continue to compete at a higher level. So at this stage, just got to keep watching. Follow me on Twitter, @RobRichards, Facebook, Instagram, website, the whole social sites out there. And in case you're wondering weight and body fat, I'll show you the weight right now. So we got this at pounds. I normally weigh myself in the morning as soon as I wake up. It's 6 p.m. now in LA, so let's go away. So, just shy of 177, and I was about 178 in August when I was on stage, and probably comparable to the condition that I am now. But who knows what could happen in the next 3 weeks. Stay watching my videos on YouTube, and you'll see the rest unfold as and when it happens. Where's my shoes gone?